So I like your story. I think it's legit. I think that's a real signature on it. I believe you. My thing is it's gonna be hard to relate that story to somebody else. What do you want to get out of this? It's a little rough.
50?
Well, I got some bad news for you.
Yeah, what's it worth?
I don't think you're gonna get your money back. Hey Pete, guys over here. I like saying that. That's so goofy saying that. You know what this is?
I know what it is. I
like it. I
package.
like it. We've been waiting for this for a couple weeks now.
But before we open this, I do want to say thank you for everyone that participated in helping raise some funds, and the auction went well. And
Yeah, so this is another part of that whole us raising money for Ryan's daughter ski club. This is going to be some additional stuff, yeah. But thank you so much, guys, for being a part of this fundraiser. And we are kind of blown away how good we did with the guitar from Chip Trick from Rick Nielsen, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that went through the roof, and the couple LPs. So yeah, we can't say enough. Thank you so much. And let's open this because this is continuation of it. We've been waiting for a long time.
I'm excited about this one, actually.
So Tim Witherspoon was here a couple months back, and Ryan started talking to him, and his dad is obviously world champion, heavyweight champion of the world back in the day, and he agreed to send us some signed stuff by him. So this is amazing. Look at that. And his nickname was what? Terrible?
Terrible Tim.
Terrible Tim. And that's how he signs his stuff. So this is one glove here. Terrible Tim Witherspoon, 2 times heavyweight champ. Wow. And another one. So we got 2 gloves here.
I'm thinking to hold on to one of these, since they both say the same thing, hold on to one of them for a future raffle or something.
Okay, so, and there's a picture. We got a picture here.
It's a nice glove.
Also signed by him, and that's him standing here with Don Johnson. Look at that. That crazy hair on him. Look at him. Raising his hand that he's a winner. And then he also gave us a t-shirt too, also signed. We'll do one for the glove, which is like the main thing. We'll do a separate auction for the t-shirt, and then we'll also do an auction for the signed photo. And I think this is actually kind of vintage photo too. Look,
That's what I was thinking when I saw that. Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Tim, thank you so much for trying to help us out and participate in this. This will go again. If you're gonna watch this video this coming Wednesday, so as you watching the video, this is gonna be live, 7-day auction, just like we did with the guitar. And yeah, somebody's gonna be a lucky winner, and it's going to a great cause. So
Hey guys, I got you a signed autograph picture, 2 signed gloves, and a signed t-shirt from the
2-time heavyweight champ of the world, Terrible Tim Witherspoon.
We hope you guys can raise a lot of money with this stuff, and we can help your ski lodge repair itself.
And you have to love yourself before you love anybody else. So love everybody, and positive things that happen for you.
There we go.
Tim, we appreciate this very, very much. Thank you to you and your dad for doing this. All right, let's get into today's video. Trying to figure out if this piece is original to it, because see how it's all jacked up here, like some.
Yeah. I think it moves a little bit, and depending on the size of the disc they put on here.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I
why.
inherited this from my
Watch
uncle.
out! I'm gonna turn it on.
Yeah.
That
She's
doesn't sound
noisy.
too good.
Set pin loose. And
But then, watch out, watch your
Yeah.
fingers. I want to see if this one runs here. I think actually that's what it's making the noise here. Because there's another pulley for this belt, you know, to go up and down. What do you want to get out of this? It's a little rough.
50?
I offer you like 20 bucks right pass. I think I'll get maybe 40, 45 the way it sits, you know?
Yeah, no, I'll take it back for
Yeah,
that price.
I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good, man. I'll get it fixed up and sell it for more than that.
No problem, my friend. Thank you.
Sir.
It's picking up the steering, but because it's such an unusual controller, it's not picking up, you know, the buttons on the site, but it's powering on. So
What about any of these buttons?
Uh,
Nothing?
that I gotta use this cord on the side to test those. I don't have that input on this computer.
Well, every time I see something like this, I always worry about how these guys trained back in the day.
Yeah, I have a
Before-
flight simulator on my.
Before September 11, you know, because you heard all these stories that these guys like literally sat at home first, they played games, and then they went and they did few hours in some kind of simulators in Florida, and they took off a little Cessna plane out, and they were ready to fly, you know?
Well,
I don't think we ever had
I
one.
think
Did we
for
ever?
the most part, it's just, you know, plane enthusiasts. You know,
Well,
getting this
yeah,
kind
of
stuff,
course,
but,
of course. I'm just saying, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever had one. I don't remember us having.
Not like this. No.
Not like this, you know?
Like the joystick ones, yes, but
Yeah. What does this thing go for?
like $200.
Okay.
So I told him I'd do like 100, but I want to test it first, and I think that's as far as I could really go with testing.
So this you actually would mount somewhere, right? It's got like mounting screws
Yeah, to
on
your
it.
desk. Yeah, they got hooks on the bottom here, so you can hook it to your desk, tighten them up.
Oh, I see. So you can actually do one of these so it doesn't move on you. That's very cool.
Mom wanted that and Dad bought it for her.
Pavo reel. I don't know what that means, but
I don't, that's the person that made that.
I know there's so many different regions, right, in Mexico, so that probably is to that local region. Looks like it's made out of
It was wrapped up for years.
cardboard, and then they put a lacquer over it, and I mean, it's different. It's interesting. Is it worth anything? I have no idea, really, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know.
This thing here has never been opened.
1998, Upper Deck, Superstars. So, third leading scorer in NBA. True. Yeah, still wrapped. So that's nice. That's good.
My name's John Finero.
I'm Peter.
Nice to
I'm
meet you.
Pleasure, John.
There's a little.
Where's my genie? Come on.
Camera things.
Let's see.
You know, I think you had one of these years ago. It does open.
So this is the viewfinder. I think you look at
it
this
does
way.
open up. The top. I opened it up outside, but there's a little.
So this advance.
It's a film advance.
Yeah,
That's the
so you
cartridge,
advance
yeah.
it. Here's the lens, and here's the shutter button. I think
But
that pops
the
open like
the
that.
lens pops up.
Yeah. Because there is a hinge. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
so this
the
part-
other way. The other way.
Yeah, this part. Yeah. This.
I think this.
Yeah, you're right. Right, you got
This
it.
is a release.
Yeah, there
we
you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So the film goes in here.
Right. I don't know where you can buy that film anymore.
Yeah. eBay. You know.
Right.
This is how you wind it.
Right.
Yeah, very cool. It's been a minute since I had one, you know?
Right. Right.
Smile. What's the story? I want to hear the story behind the sweetness. What's happening with this? I'm gonna put this one back here so we don't knock it off.
Okay.
So he's
He-
sitting on a Ferrari.
No, this is a
Kangaroos
right. That was his first.
promotion of his
Right. When
first
he was-
sign up
Right.
when he
When
did
it was
the
signed
shoes.
by the Bears.
Yeah.
Okay. That's his first promotion. I lived in Arlington Heights.
Okay.
Okay. And I worked at a jewel store on Rand Road, Arlington Heights Road, and Palatine Road.
Okay.
Name of the shopping center was North Point.
Okay.
And say this is the street here. There's Palatine.
Mm-hmm.
Shopping center is here.
Okay.
Walter Payton lived here.
Okay.
He walked across the street, the berm, and walked into the parking lot. walk to Jewel, get a shopping cart, get his groceries. Okay, then he'd check out and go back home with the shopping cart, and I would tell him, leave the cart by the berm by the street. I'll get it after work. So I worked for Jewel, worked in the grocery department.
Okay. Okay.
And this picture.
So he would walk with the cart all the way
Yeah, I
home?
told him, don't worry about
Okay,
the cart. I'll
okay.
come and get it, and I did, regardless if it's raining. And of course, in the wintertime, he'd do it because he drove his vehicle.
Right.
And so, this picture, you know, when he came, the Bears drafted him, I said, Mom, you know, he's going to be good. He's going to be famous one of these days.
Yeah.
I said, get a picture. And so, my mother brought this home from work. Okay? And I took the picture, took it to a great
So
friend.
she brought just the poster.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
in a tube thing.
Okay.
Wrapped up in a tube thing. And I took the great frame up on Rand Road, you know, had it framed, you know, we call those.
So what you did, you took the poster and then you took it to his house and he had it sign it for you, or did he came? What's the story like? How did you get the signature on it?
Okay, this was already signed. It was
Well, here's original signed
Right,
signature on it when you
Right.
get the poster.
Right.
Now,
This was, Mom gave us this poster with this signatures on it. Okay? Now, from what I understand, where my mother worked, Parker Hannaford Cylinder Corporation in Des Plaines on Oakton Avenue, there was a woman in her department. I believe was the babysitter of Walter and Connie B.
okay,
And she worked in my mom's department. My mom was in control of the building department. Okay?
okay.
For Parker Hannaford Cylinder Corporation. And so she got
So it came from her.
right.
She
From what I understand,
she had him sign it,
right,
and that's how you end up
right. These
eventually
are
with
his,
it.
right.
Okay.
This one was probably
Well, that's the one that it's on a poster originally, right? When they
But
printed.
this is his signature.
So, but look! I actually how weird that is, because when we look at this, he signed this right for this promotion. That's Walter Payton's signature, and then he physically signed it on top of it.
Right. This is more like a stamp. It's probably a stamp.
Right,
type
right.
thing.
But that's what I'm talking.
Right,
that
right.
like
Right.
he did the signature for them, and then
Right.
they stamp it on
Right.
on that poster, so it's
Right.
massively produced.
This
But
is
look
more,
how
this is more,
different
this
they
is more
are. though.
freelance because he
Right.
had the marker. He had, you know, he's not going to make it this small. He's going to make it bigger, which he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
but
So the
whatever.
Peyton part looks very close. Now the
Right.
Walter looks
Right.
totally different.
Right.
And then of course his famous big S for the sweetness that he does on it. Very cool.
It is. It's nice.
The only problem is your story is great. How do I relate that story to everybody else to believe me that this is a legit signature? I would have to get this authenticated
Right.
to verify, that it's his
Right.
his thing. So, but I am interested. So
Sure.
maybe we can come up.
Okay.
Maybe we can come up with a number for this. You know,
These are Jimi Hendrix albums.
just Jimmy's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have other albums here too. I don't even know he played with the Isley Brothers.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know he played with them.
Yeah, this is a oldie for sure. The beginning, Isley Brothers and Jimi Hendrix. So this one's seen a better day. But that's
Yeah.
okay. Were you giving up on Jimmy or something?
No, I have a lot of.
No, I'm just.
I have
I'm just
CDs.
kidding.
I have CDs here, but I kept some CDs at home,
Okay.
and I have 2 reel-to-reels and a reel-to-reel tapes, which I didn't bring. I might bring those another time.
Fully functional still?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the reel-to-reel tapes are worth quite a bit of money because there's a lot of old ones. Led Zeppelin, Doors, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Good bands, huh? And this is full of CDs, you said?
Oh,
I'm gonna put Aladdin's genie away here with this. I think these 2 items I'm gonna say no. I just.
all right.
So this, if you can, we can set it aside. I don't want to get it damaged. Right.
Sure.
There we go.
There's these here. Might as well get these first. Now, if you want to put them back in here, you can have the bag, whatever, if you want them.
Yeah. So I'll be honest with you. Stuff like this, I don't think I'm gonna be interested in.
No?
Yeah, the little plaques with MJ cards and things like that. I got too much of that stuff in the back, you know.
Okay, okay.
So I see you got a lot of little trinkets
This
here.
this here, what do you mean, in 45?
Oh, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah.
He
Walter
sang.
Payton,
He
yeah.
sang on that.
Man, what year was that? I'm just kind of curious. It's got to be 80s. It's got to be mid 80s. They don't put a date on it here. I don't see it, but that looks like a first brick phone. One of
Here's
the
the-
first brick phones. Yeah. From Radio Shack. That one I gotta look it up and see what it brings. Depending on the company who made it, I'm assuming that's probably Motorola. Though it
Tandy.
does have
Was
a
it Tandy?
Radio,
Radio Shack was owned by what? Tandy?
Division of Tandy Corporation. Yeah. So this is not Motorola. This is their own.
Right, that was their own brand.
Yeah.
Because then a couple of years later or whatever, they came out with a big bag phone.
Yeah.
This is a booklet you were never opened.
My Story by Michael Jordan. Yeah, I sold quite a few of these over the years. It's harder and harder to find them sealed, you know. There's a lot of them out there floating, open obviously.
Sure.
So we'll look into that. Things like this, I won't be interested. Little trinkets like that. Who's this?
That's Danica Patrick.
Danica.
And there's two pens, Lapo pens.
Okay. All right.
And this is
Little paperweight, right? NBA and Chicago Bulls on front. Kind of cool. The best of the Benny Hill show. I always loved Benny Hill.
He was funny this time. Yeah.
When they were running like that.
The other guy would pat his forehead.
Yeah.
These are beta.
Beta, huh? Yeah, Beta was, back in the day, such a more superior system, but unfortunately they didn't make it, and VHS kicked their ass, and so there's very few actually produced stuff on Beta.
Those are for like
Suction?
sheets of glass,
Yep.
whatever.
Okay.
Everybody knew this guy, Kevin Trudeau, Mega Memory.
Mega Memory. So this was like an infomercial thing that they were selling this, you know. What was the other guy with the real estate also was doing a course like that on tapes.
But he would go to an audience, and he would remember everything from everybody and every individual.
Everybody kind of wondered how he
Yeah,
really
I know,
did that,
I know.
you know.
I know. I never did see anything in the ear, no little wire or something.
Who knows? Okay.
Do you want CDs?
CDs, I do buy them. I only buy them for 25 cents a piece.
That's fine.
Flat rate, you know, and then
That's fine.
so we can get them out of there.
There's a couple, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I just want to take this plastic thing back.
Sure,
home.
so I'll get them out.
Yeah,
and
that was-
We'll do that. Yeah. I am interested in the phone. It's not the the Motorola brick cream color phone, but it's still it's a novelty, but it's a cool collectible factor. If somebody likes this kind of stuff, they put it out there. It's a conversation piece. They collect a lot of different phones. Not huge money on this again. Here, just to give you an idea, with original box, $139.
Right.
145, and these are all crossed off. That means they took the best offer. It says best offer accepted, best offer accepted. Here's exactly the same setup like you have. Easy, guys.
Right. I'll let the grandkids play with it, no big deal.
So if you would, this I could offer you like $35. So just so you know, that's what I would offer for it.
Sure.
There's no charger for it, but you got the original crate, you got the manual.
Okay, sure.
These I'm gonna pass.
Okay.
Okay. So you got $22.50 for the CDs.
Right.
Okay, so let me write that down. Phone I said 35.
What about the Budweiser?
The phone is 35. $10.
Fine.
You know, this is also kind of novelty, but it's
Right,
cool.
right.
Maybe I'll get $15, $20 out of it. Okay, so that's $10 for Budweiser. All these Jimi Hendrix, they're a little bit rough. Okay,
Right.
I wouldn't want to pay more than like $1 a piece on these. I don't.
Go to.
No. I got a lot of Hendrix here, and these are just a little bit rough. So it's totally your call on it. You got 16 records here, $16.
Okay, I take them home. Oh,
Okay.
no, you can take.
Oh, you
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want it?
yeah.
Okay, okay.
Come on,
Sorry,
I'll
I thought
take
you
him
said
home, no.
I take him home. You said okay.
No, it's
Okay,
fine.
LPs. What are you thinking on a Godfather poster? People like Godfather. It's still in a.
Right,
It's
right.
still sealed, so it's in good condition. You can get these all the time. Repops, $9.95. You know, in different
That's
places.
original when it came out.
No, it's not. 2006 date on it. That's what I mean. There's a ton of repops, so it's still cool. I'll put her out here for a few dollars. If you want $5, I'll take it. If not, I'll pass. It's your call again.
It's fine.
Okay. So $5
Godfather.
for Godfather. MJ book, $10.
15.
I don't want to.
Never wrote.
That's fine. I'll do 15 for it. All right, now the big one. What are you thinking? What do you want to get out of the Walter Payton thing? Keep in mind, no certificate to go with it. So I got to go that route to make it, you know, legit. Obviously, it's been in your possession, in your family for a long time, so I don't know how much sentimental value is here, but, and I most likely, I would probably reframe this because
Oh, yeah,
this is,
right.
this is old school, kind of falling apart, you know. So I like your story. I think it's legit. I think that's a real signature on it. I believe you. My thing is, it's gonna be hard to relate that story to somebody else. So I'm gonna have to get this authenticated. I'll spend the $65, send it in, get it authenticated, get a certificate with it, and then I can ask, you know, good money. The way it sits, $200. I wouldn't do any more. I think after I get it certified and I'm done with it, I'll probably get about $500 out of it. Last time I had a real deal from Walter Payton, which was played jersey that was signed by him. Took me a while to sell it, and actually I gave it to the charity auction to raise some money and never came back to me. And I'm still looking for it. How long ago? 7 years. Huh? Oh, okay, I was looking for him. I was asking $1,800 for that jersey. Now this is a played game jersey, so it's a little bit different, right? But I can't go any higher than $200 on this, the way it sits. I just can't. If you want to get it authenticated, nobody local here, but there is a couple shows coming up. The PSA and CGC is coming to town for sports card show in Rosemont. You can bring that in, and they, you know, right on the spot, they only will charge $30-40. And if it comes back legit, then I'll do a little bit more on it. But the way it sits, I can't. I just.
How much it is? Let me get it.
I'm gonna pass on this for now.
I understand. I totally understand. You know, so yeah. Sorry, but we'll do the rest. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you. Very cool piece. Thanks for bringing it in.
Okay.
I really enjoy stuff like that. You know.
I'll see what I can find out.
And the story that you gave me, it's
Right.
very cool. So the whole interaction that you just saw, me trying to buy a lot of different things from this gentleman, and one of them was the posters of Walter Payton, that we didn't agree on a price, but this was part of that whole deal, and it really didn't make on a film. I kind of set it to the side, and he was almost walking out, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, I forgot to make you an offer on this. This is a sealed 1998 Michael Jordan, like a miniature figure here inside of him from Upper Deck, playing with the ball here, and then there is a big card here that it's kind of hard to see. Actually, there we go, that moves around. There's a big Upper Deck card here, and then you got 8 packets with different cards from 1998. This is still sealed. I gave him $60 for it. These are all over the place when it comes to price. I think only one sold for like $60 within the last 90 days, but people are asking kind of crazy money for this. So I know a lot of you guys would say like, oh, what happened to this? It was, you brought it in, but you never actually negotiated about it. So I know there would be comments flying. Oh, Peter never gave him anything for this. So here it is. It's gonna be listed on eBay because here I will never get that kind of money. But a very cool piece.
That's miscellaneous. That's not great. That's just miscellaneous stuff.
Well, you got me all excited. I got
No.
some good tools for you.
This one's better.
Okay, how much better?
Craftsman 1/2 inch. Nice sockets. Channel locks. Good stuff.
So I got hundreds and hundreds of these, you know, sockets and those blue bins and wrenches. I mean,
Okay.
this is $10.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll keep
Like
it.
because I throw them in and I sell them for 50 cents a buck, $2
Okay.
depends what it is. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah, I thought these were like 50, 60 bucks for the 1/2 inch made in USA new, so I figured you sell them.
no, not that kind of money. I get usually maybe $5, $6 of these wrenches.
Oh,
If they're
okay.
Snap-on Matco, different story.
Yeah.
I know it's a Craftsman made in USA, but they don't bring that kind of money. They don't. You know. So
Okay, no worries. That's that. So the other thing is the let me put these back in the car. Hold on.
okay.
So the TV I bought is issue.
Issue.
Yeah.
What's wrong with
It
it?
just keeps turning off.
What do you mean?
Like I turn it on, and that's the first time I bought a lot of stuff from you. You guys always have really good stuff, no problems at all.
Yeah, I mean, so you know when it comes in, I'll tune it on. It runs for a couple minutes. Okay, everything works, and we put it on the floor. It's not like I'm sitting watching for hours.
Of
You know.
course.
So
Yeah.
bring it back, man.
It's
We'll
in my
swap
car.
it for something else. Yeah.
It's in my car.
Yeah.
And maybe you got. I thought maybe the timer was on, but it's not
Yeah.
the timer. It's a
So it's just for how long you can watch it.
3-4 minutes. and
That's it?
Just shuts off. Yeah. You guys can play with it. If you guys can get it to work, I'll keep
Yeah.
it. I mean, it's not bad, but I'll
And this, what size was it? It was a 50-incher, right, or something?
big 50. Yeah, I have it right here.
Okay.
Let me
all
grab
right,
it.
Yeah, bring it in.
But everything else,
I can help you.
Yeah, help.
everything else I bought is great from you.
No, I know. I just so I'm like
I'm buying the
like,
turntable. It's
I'm
perfect.
surprised. You know, there's something wrong with it. You know. So.
Me too. Yeah, that's all right.
I just bought this mini electric skateboard. I want to test it out. I don't know if many of you guys know, but I do have a problem with my foot. This is my movement on my left foot. I have 2 plates holding my ankle and 16 screws in there, so I'm not very. I don't have I can't move my foot like on this leg, right? I can do anything. This is what I can do. So this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully I don't break my back. Whoa! Not gonna lie, this is pretty scary. This is like number one. There's 5 speeds or 4 speeds on here. I have on one that you can only go up to like 6 miles an hour or something. This is scary. I'm not gonna go any faster, but it works. If somebody's interested, hit us up. Keep the cable. Keep the cable for us for the future. Keep the remote for Vizio if we get another remote, and put this one in a donation pile for like $35.
So the video just cuts out on that?
Cuts out. It plays fine for few minutes. Everything is good. You can change to different stuff. It's a smart TV. Wireless works no problem. And then the video cuts off and the audio is still going. And you gotta turn it off, turn it back on to get it going again. So.
What's the source of the video?
Well, I was streaming, for example,
Streaming?
from YouTube. You know.
Streaming to the smart TV inside of the TV?
Right.
So there's no cable connection there?
No cable
Okay.
connection.
All right.
So.
This is kind of my background, so I thought I might be able to help there, but I can't.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, bad news for me. A second one today. I bought a scooter that it's $1,000 scooter that the battery dies after 10 minutes. So it worked perfectly when somebody brought it in.
So someone showed you, look,
Full
looks great.
charge, it looks great.
That's the way the sign works. The sign works for 1 minute.
All right, you're gonna stay here for 15 minutes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay, let's see. Oh, nice green.
just basic,
The only thing is like, how well known this is, you know, Caffrey's.
So whoever drank it knows it because it was really good.
All right, so this one works good. And what's the second
This
one?
is Miller High Life.
So yeah, anything Miller, I sell well.
I got this at a silent auction. And this is, oh yeah, see there's the receipt still in there. So the date that I got it is probably on there.
Oh, look at the is it the bidding part or something
Yeah.
going on it? Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. What do they pay?
Yeah, 75, then 85, 95, 100, 110, 120. You got it for 120. Well, I got some bad news for you.
Yeah, what's it worth?
I don't think you're gonna get your money back.
Well, I'm,
What
you know,
date was this? I don't see the
obviously
date.
not. I mean,
Oh, 2003, 21 years ago.
okay. Well, we'll see if it figures out.
If you want, you can hold on to that. Listen,
Sure.
this would be like a $60 sign from me. Because I will probably get about 100, 120 bucks out of it.
Yeah.
So if you're okay with that, then... And
Look.
that one, being kind of unknown, that's like $30.
So we're
Half what this would be.
1630,
That's 90
100.
bucks.
How about $100 for the two signs?
Squeezing another
Deal.
$10.
That
And
means
then you
deal.
got $50 for the record. So $150 total.
150
Yep.
total.
You good?
Yeah, that
Okay.
sounds good. Yeah.
You know what? I will plug this in.
Plug it
okay?
in.
Let's leave it inside.
I didn't feel
but
good about you not plugging this in because I didn't plug it in.
Who knows? Maybe it's set for 20 years and something wrong with the
I
ballast
don't know,
or
you do
something.
a
Let's
fist
see.
bump,
Let's
that's
see.
a done deal though, right?
Huh?
You do the fist
Yeah,
bump.
but I had my pinky open. There we go.
Oh,
Look
that's
at that.
beautiful. Look-
It's very nice and
nice.
crisp. And I love it. It's old school neon too.
Yeah,
Now everything new now these days it's just LED, you know?
LED, yeah, that's
So,
the line
alright.
of work that I'm in. I do LED lighting.
All right, Kevin, can you write this gentleman up? We're gonna do $150. So the neons are 100 and the LP records are 50.
I don't know how your show popped up on my feed, but I started watching about 3-4
Here,
weeks
so
ago.
smile. You on it?
Hey, YouTube. Well, I hope YouTube pays you because I pay for the YouTube Premium, and I watch that more than anything.
So you know what? It's weird with that YouTube Premium. We were just discussing that the other day. When you do have like normal commercials, and they share the revenue with creators,
Right.
they keep 45. They give creators actually 55.
Okay.
And then they show me a graph later on at the end of the month showing me how many people watched with Premium and
Right.
how many didn't have.
Right.
And it's like extremely minimal amount of people that apparently have Premium. And I don't know if they just show it like that
Right.
or
I'm
you know.
paying so I don't have to see the commercial.
Right, right. No, and
Yeah.
you know, I think it's worth it. I
Right.
mean, you know,
It's-
what is it, 10 bucks or something?
$14 or 13.
Something
I don't know
like
what
that,
it
yeah.
is, but
So-
it's worth.
I mean, I don't have it because I want to watch as many with commercial because
Okay.
I kind of understand that I want
Yeah.
other creators to
Sure.
make as much as they
But
can.
don't you get a share of the $13?
So I do. I do.
Okay.
I just don't. They don't tell you how much
don't
they're
tell you
sharing
how.
with you. That's the interesting part, you know.
I can tell you, I used to sell equipment to TV stations, so I get some trade magazines, you know.
Uh-huh.
And last year there was a survey about streaming services that you can't live without.
Right.
And it started off with Spotify, and then Netflix, and then YouTube. And YouTube Premium wasn't on the list.
Yeah.
Now this year, YouTube
Flip is
Premium
number one.
Number one.
Number one.
Right.
Yep.
Then YouTube.
The most streaming service in the world right now is YouTube.
Yeah.
And not only that, because a lot of different services are not in different countries.
Right.
YouTube is everywhere.
Everywhere,
That's the
everywhere.
big advantage.
I'm
that we
watching.
have.
I'm getting most of my entertainment off of YouTube right now. So.
All right, guys, postcard time. Now I'm gonna start doing a little bit more. I'm gonna start doing a little bit more postcards. Not 10. We're gonna go to 15 because I got quite a few. And I want to put a date on it as far as you guys sending them in. I'm gonna be accepting them for another 2 weeks till the end of August because I got so much backed up with these postcards, and I think the cabin might be done by the end of September, October, something like that. So I want to have enough time to show them all off on the show. So if you're still sending them in, you're good for another 2 weeks. Keep sending them in. End of August, I'm cutting them off because I still have probably a couple hundred of these ready to be shown off on a show. So Let's do these. 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, and 1025. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will catch you on the next one. Cheers.